Japan is urging its fishermen to stay away from the disputed Senkaku Islands, known as Diaoyu, in China, to avoid a potential conflict with Beijing. Well, the islands, administered by Japan but also claimed by China, have long been a flashpoint in relations between the two Asian powers. Many fishermen from Ishigaki Island regularly sail to these remote islands to fish. However, Japanese officials have privately warned them to steer clear, saying any incident could escalate rapidly. The Japanese government is cautious, wanting to avoid a diplomatic crisis with China. Japan's finance minister allegedly warned that small incidents could lead to conflict.
As I've said, the chance of being detained or subjected to inspections while fishing has risen. If someone should actually be detained, it would escalate into a much bigger international issue. So I think that is what the government wants to avoid.
Well, similar requests have also come from the Japan Coast Guard, urging fishermen to exercise caution. The situation reflects Japan's dilemma here. Allowing fishing maintains territorial claims but could spark a clash with China. Pulling back, though, avoids confrontation but may embolden Chinese assertions. Meanwhile, fishermen say the warnings are already changing daily life. Some say they feel caught between following government advice and protecting their livelihoods.
I've been landing there, the Senkaku Islands, since 1995. There's no harbor. If there's any danger, no one can help you. So we have no choice but to land there and survey it for ourselves. But even now, right now, the government opposes that. They say it would cause friction with our neighboring countries.
Well, political analysts are warning the risk is real, claiming that both sides are trying to avoid an incident that leads to armed conflict.
Both sides, I think, are trying very hard to avoid an incident that leads to armed conflict. So in that sense, I don't think it's as dangerous as it might appear kind of on the surface, but there is nonetheless a real danger that something goes wrong. And certainly since this is happening now, you know, both sides are present almost 365 days a year. That does increase the possibility that something just goes wrong, especially if like some third party gets involved.
And for context, tensions have increased since Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi made comments on Japan's response to a potential China-Taiwan scenario. In retaliation, Beijing announced tighter export controls to Japan. China also accuses right-wing Japanese groups of using fishing as a pretext to provoke trouble. Meanwhile, Japan maintains the islands are part of its territory and continues to protest Chinese incursions. Well, the heart of the matter is Japan prioritizing diplomatic stability over fishermen's traditional voyages to the Senkaku Islands. And the diplomatic rift between Japan and China is taking a toll on tourism. The number of Chinese visitors to Japan has declined sharply in recent months. So tensions remain high around the disputed islands. Japan is walking a thin line between avoiding conflict and maintaining its claims, with fishermen caught in the middle. The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, Firstpost America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is Firstpost America.